You don't know what you don't know. The opportunity to look at a different way, a different perspective, to approach a project, to look at an issue has been eye opening. Yes, my name is MK Reeser. I work for the CPA firm of Miller Cooper out of Chicago, Illinois. I work in the Client Accounting and Advisory Services Department, and I am personally headquartered in Palm Harbor, Florida, and Traverse City, Michigan. I believe that my Excel background is very strong in some areas, but very weak in others. So a lot of times I felt like I was approaching various projects like sitting on a three-legged stool. You can come to a project and solve that project with the tools that you have in your toolbox, but you may not be using the most effective solution, or you may not necessarily get to that end conclusion as effectively as you would have otherwise. It does help you to be more efficient and more effective with the products that you are trying to implement. I use the analogy that, if all you have in your toolbox is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. And in my view, I only have so much time in a day. We all want more time. The question is, how can we better utilize that time to produce the products and data and metrics that we are asked sometimes to pull together. You can find nuggets of information out there on Google as well as on YouTube. However, I think looking at certain functions in a larger context is extremely important. Looking in a larger capacity, larger context, it gives you a greater perspective, and it might give you a better way to basically build your model if you had that. And I think Excel University provides me with that framework. Being more strategic and maybe more thoughtful in the design of a spreadsheet even before you get started. So I think that's the biggest thing in terms of the one application. I always poo-poo tables, but tables seem to live dynamically and be able to expand and contract and without breaking any formulas. And so the application of a table, I think, was a real eye-opener in terms of something that was very simple, but yet very powerful. I would certainly recommend Excel University, and of course, I think the greatest benefit factors would be the people who are in the finance realm. I think obviously Excel is probably geared more towards accounting and finance people, but I think it's got a lot of other opportunities for other people that might be in marketing and other areas outside of that financial realm. So it's a program that I think is limitless. I think the only limits are really coming from the human driver.